Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? Welcome back to another day of Indie Miss. Today's video starts a tiny little mini series of doing the best of indie makeup of 2020. I asked y'all on my community tab whether you'd like to see everything all together in one super long video or split up into 3 videos, eyes, lips, and face, and 61% of you exactly said that you would like to see it split up. So I decided to go with the majority, and also this does give me a little bit of extra time to really go in depth on all the products I'm going to be talking about, because if not, then I would have been like, oh, this lipstick, this lipstick, this lipstick are my favorites, rather than getting to really go through and talk about why I love each thing full length. So today we're talking about all the best indie lip products that I tried in 2020. I've got a bunch of lipsticks, lip glosses, a few lip liners. If you are new to my channel, welcome or welcome back if this is not your first time here. I'm so happy to have you watching this video today. If you would like to see more content from me, because I do post a lot of videos and I post a lot of content around indie makeup, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So let's start off with lipsticks, and I tried a lot of really great lipstick formulas this year, so I decided to go through. I picked out my favorite formulas, and then from those formulas, if I own more than one color, I picked out 2 of my favorite colors to share with you from each. So I'm just picking without rhyme or reason. First, we have my If lipsticks from We Makeup. I really love these because the formula is super creamy and pigmented, and it just feels really comfortable on the lips. We Makeup is an Italian indie brand, and I have 2 different shades here. So this first one is called 02, and they did send this one to me. It's a really beautiful nude, but it's like a darker mauve-y nude on me. They don't have nudes that are like super light nudes for my skin tone, but I really love the formula. So there's 02. As you can see, it's just a really beautiful mauve, and it has a really stunning creamy finish. And then the other shade here is called 09. I believe that this is Ula Eye Umber. And you know what? 02 might be Marseille Nude, but the actual names aren't on the packaging. I love this one as well because it's such a cool toned taupey shade. Again, the formula is just super comfortable. They smell really nice, they look beautiful, very interesting, unique packaging. So I have really enjoyed their lipsticks. They have a ton of shades, and the formula is great on all of them, but these are the 2 that I reach for the most, and I'm glad that I was able to try We Makeup this year. I feel like they have some really nice lip products. And then next, you know I have to mention these. I am just such a fan of Lisa Eldridge. I feel like her lip products are so nice, so comfortable. She just does the most beautiful shades. I feel like every single shade that I've tried from her just looks so flattering, and like just the undertones are just right. And I believe, gosh, I don't even know if I did a 2019 favorites video, but if I did, then her lip products would have been in there. And then this year she came out with a few new shades. And actually one of these is not new, but it's new to me because I tried it for the first time a few months ago. So I wanted to go ahead and mention those. This one here is called Velvet Affair, and it is the most beautiful like 90s nude on me. It's just a really beautiful pinky brown. It's that classic matte finish. I find it to be very comfortable on the lips, very long lasting on the lips. It's just really great. Even if you do like the little kiss test, it's minimal transfer. So I just really love the formula of her lipsticks, but I do especially like that shade. And then the other shade that I've been loving is the shade Velvet Ribbon. This was actually in her original collection. She released it a few years ago, but I got it this time around just because I really wanted to have a red in this formula. And it is just one of the most beautiful, stunning matte red shades. I feel like I've been more into a red lip this year than ever before. So I've been wearing that, not a ton, like still reach for my nudes more, but if I am going to reach for a red lip, this is one of the ones that I'll go for. There's another one that I'll mention in a little bit that I've also been really loving, but this is a great bullet nude red, or nude red. I'm just thinking about nudes all the time. What is wrong with me? Not those nudes. A bullet red lipstick. I'm just gonna keep moving, it's fine. Okay, so next, you know I have to mention these. I mentioned them as one of the best releases of 2020 in the tag video. This is the Propa Beauty lipstick formula. I really enjoy these as well. They are a very comfortable, creamy satin finish. They remind me of the ColourPop Luxe Creme lipsticks. If you like that, then you might like these. If you don't like that formula, then you probably wouldn't like these because I think they're pretty similar. One of the reasons I love Propa Beauty is because I know when I recommend them that there is a shade in their line for everyone when it comes to warm nudes, but the two favorite shades for me are definitely going to be Finesse, which looks like this. This is the lighter of the two, and it's just a really beautiful warm brown nude. So there's what Finesse looks like, and I do have, you know what, so far I have a full video swatching all my We Makeup lip products. I have a full video swatching the Lisa Eldridge lip products, and I also have a full video swatching, or doing lip swatches for all, of the Propa Beauty lipsticks as well. So I'll make sure to leave those videos all linked down below. And then I also really like Victress. It's just a little tiny bit darker than Finesse, but again, it's a really beautiful, flattering nude. I feel like between them, Finesse has a little bit more rosiness to it, but I really like both of them. Okay, so next I want to talk about the bullet lipsticks from Necromancy Cosmetica. They are a Puerto Rican indie brand, and they have a very matte finish. One of the things that make them special is they have so many unique shades. So I went ahead and purchased most of their nude shades, and they have really cool undertones and depths, and I just really like the nude shades. But also, if you are someone who likes more colorful, bright, like blues and greens and all the different shades of lipstick, they do have a really cool line. So this first one that I have here is called Paper Flowers, and it's a really beautiful, super pale mauve. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this right here. Like I said, it is a very matte formula, but I just really appreciate the colors. So you can see it's definitely a very purple mauve too, even comparing it to the shade 02 from We Makeup. And then the other one that I have here is called Healing Stone, and it's a really beautiful, super light, warm nude. So there's what Healing Stone looks like, just really beautiful, and I feel like unique to my collection. All right, so another lipstick formula that I tried this year and really enjoyed is the Lethal Cosmetics lipsticks. So they released some in the beginning of the year with their Jolene collaboration, and there was a nude and I believe a red shade as well. So the nude I have here, and it's called Send Nudes, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna like this because online it looked like it was super peachy, but in person it's just perfect. I will say one thing about their lipsticks is they do kind of get like this, like it looks kind of funny, but it's been like that from the beginning. Like some of them just have like this, I don't even know what it is. It is a really beautiful peach shade, super comfortable. So I'll just go ahead and swatch it right here, and it does have a very creamy satin finish. See how pretty that is? Really love that color. So then they launched an entire lipstick collection, and I was super excited to try some more from them. This formula is a little bit more long lasting, but they came out with some really beautiful nude shades for every skin tone, and again, some very unique undertones. So I really like this one called Rome because it's a really cool toned shade. Let me see, I'll put it right here. I just thought it kind of stood out a little bit as a very cool color. So there's what Rome looks like. They also have a shade that is an orange, and I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. I'll throw a picture on screen. Such a beautiful, unique color as well. Actually, you know what? I think it might be called Quest. I really love that one, but if you've been following me, you know that I'm in the midst of just having moved, and there's still a few products that I can't find that are like somewhere. So I couldn't find that lipstick, but if I could, I would include it because it's such a beautiful, interesting, warm tone. And then next I have two lipsticks here to mention from Vive Cosmetics. It's another indie brand that I got to try in 2020. They are Latina owned, and I just really loved hearing like their entire backstory. They seem like such a cool brand, and I really do want to try more from them. They have a lot of beautiful liquid lipsticks. They have more regular lipsticks, and I know they have like a little highlighter palette duo, but I knew that only one of the shades would work for me, so that's why I didn't buy that. But end of story, they are definitely a brand that I have my eye on for 2021, and I can't wait to see what they do next. But I've really enjoyed their lipstick formula. I have one more from them, but these are my two favorite shades. So this one is called Divina, and it is a really beautiful peachy nude. Gosh, I'm running out of space. Okay, I'm gonna put Divina right here. So there's what it looks like, and that one I would describe the formula as being very pigmented, easy to apply, but it's not super matte, It's not super satin. It's just like that right in between natural finish. Very comfortable, and I just really, really like the tone of that one. And then the other shade I really like, and if you like mauves, I definitely recommend this because it's one of the prettiest mauves I own. This is the shade Pan Dulce. Again, a very natural finish. I'm just gonna throw Pan Dulce right there. So that's what it looks like. There was a lipstick from Lorac Cosmetics, and I wanna say it was called Alter Ego. Maybe that's not it. Maybe that was the lipstick line. If I can remember, I'll throw a picture on screen. But if you liked that lipstick, I feel like this one you would also really, really like because it's such a beautiful bright mauve. This one might be a little bit less purpley, a little bit more wearable for me personally, but I just really, really like the formula. I really like the brand and what they stand for. So definitely hoping to try more from them next year. And then, oh gosh, okay, I think that is all of the bullet lipsticks that I had to mention. But I have one little like chubby stick lipstick I wanted to throw in as well. And this is from Reina Rebelde. This is the shade Alma Desnuda, and it was their collaboration with Viva Glam K. I was excited about this because I have a friend, she's blessed X3, Stephanie on Instagram. She has recommended this a bunch, and I decided to go ahead and grab it. And I really, really love it. They have a decent amount of shades, but this is the one that spoke to me the most. It's just a very soft pinky nude. So we'll go ahead and throw it right here. You can see what it looks like. This is the only lipstick in this kind of packaging that I own. I absolutely love it. I feel like it's super easy to apply. Again, this one I would say like a natural satin finish. Not super, super satiny, but not, I don't know, I wouldn't say exactly in between either. If there was a little chart and it was like matte, natural, satin, I would put this one like right here, like 75% satin, if that makes any sense. But I just really, really love the color. Super, super beautiful. This one does make me laugh though, because my son thinks it's a crayon, and every time I turn around, he is stealing it. So I actually have to hide this one to keep it in my makeup collection. But it's a really nice lip product. So I only have one liquid lipstick to mention for this year that I tried that I've absolutely fallen in love with. And I think part of that is that I really haven't tried that many liquid lipsticks. I do have, I don't know, you can't even see them right now. I have some lipsticks from Black Moon Cosmetics that I tried, but I really haven't tried that many liquid lipsticks this year just because I haven't been into them as much. I've just been about the gloss and the lipstick life. But this one I had to go ahead and mention. This is from Cheekbone Beauty, and it is the shade Shannon. They are a Canadian indie brand. They're Indigenous owned, which I think is really cool. I actually don't know that many Indigenous owned makeup brands, so I was really, really excited to try Cheekbone Beauty. They do have some new launches that are interesting to me. I just haven't bought anything yet, but I'm sure I will probably make another order to them eventually. But this one in particular was actually something I bought on a whim because I was gonna buy a lip gloss from them, and I did, and I do like it. It's not like an absolute favorite, it's nice, but I stopped my purchase and I went on Google just to do a quick review, see if anyone had anything to say about their brand. And I saw a comment raving about this particular liquid lipstick being the perfect red. And just a few days before that, I had broken the tube to my perfect red lipstick that I already owned. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a chance, try a new liquid lipstick. And I absolutely love this. The formula is super comfortable. Dries down all the way, doesn't even feel like there's anything on the lips, and it's just one of those perfect blue-based reds that looks super, super flattering. I mean, it's just a classic red shade. It's pretty similar to Velvet Ribbon, so I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch it right here. But I just really, really love the formula. It's so comfortable. So that's my only best of for liquid lipsticks in 2020. Okay, so I have 5 glosses to mention, and 4 of the 5 I actually mentioned recently in a video that I did talking about my top 10 indie nude lip glosses, where I really went in depth on all of the shades, and I did lip swatches of each one, all 10 of my favorites. But I don't want to be too repetitive, so I'm going to leave those for the end and kind of go through them a little bit faster just because I posted that video like 2 weeks ago. Let's jump into lip liners really quickly. I have 3 to mention, and it's kind of funny because I don't know if I've had favorite lip liners in the past, and really it's just because I have not been someone who consistently wears lip liner before this year. I just recently got into it, and I always wanted to be a lip liner kind of girl, but I struggle when it comes to doing anything with makeup that's super precise, or like when it comes to drawing on liner, or just like not messing up lines. I'm just not the best at that, and I used to feel like I would line my lips and it would just look super funny and it would look ridiculous on me. But I've practiced, and I feel like now I'm at the point where I'm better at it. I think too, like I just really focus on the lip shape that I already have. I don't overdraw, I just define, and then I do a little extra definition on the outside because I don't have as much naturally. It kind of like fades a little bit, but I have found 3 lip liners that I've really enjoyed this year. And honestly, it started with this one from Wayne Goss. This was the first favorite. It's the Essential Lip Pencil in the shade Vintage Pink. I really, really like this because it's not the most creamy lip liner. So if you are trying to practice lip liner, trying to get better at it, you have the same struggles as me with like just not being the best at being precise. I really like this one because it doesn't just like glide on. It's not like this slippery mess where you just get lip liner all over. You have the ability to be really precise with this. There's a few different shades. This is just the one that I own. It's a really, I don't know if you can tell, I have to like, I don't know if you can see that. It's not super, super creamy. So it's just very easy to work with, I would say, for beginners to lip liner. And I feel like it's actually a very true neutral shade, despite being called Vintage Pink. I wouldn't really call it a pink shade per se, but I do really, really like that one. From there, I fell in love with the Alamar Cosmetics Birthday Suit lip liner, and I really like this one. So there's what Birthday Suit looks like. I mean, it's obviously not as warm as the Wayne Goss one, but it's not super pinky either. It's more of like a mauve neutral shade, and it's a little bit more creamy. I feel like I can use this as lip liner and lipstick and just do a matte lip with this, and I really, really like that. Like I said, it's more creamy, so I feel like I kind of like graduated from only using the Wayne Goss one to using creamy ones and feeling a little bit more comfortable after getting better at lining my lips. But I think this is a really nice one. And you guys know I love Alamar. And then I also wanted to go ahead and mention this one from Dose of Colors. This one reminds me more of the Wayne Goss formula, again, where it's not super, super creamy and you have the ability to be super precise with it. I also really love this color. It's the shade Casual, and I just feel like the undertone of this is so similar to my actual lip color. So just go ahead and swatch it right here. So you can see, I mean, it has decent pigmentation, but you do have to really push down for it to show. And I mean, it's a little less purpley than Birthday Suit, but it just looks super, super close to what my lips look like. So I feel like it helps do like a very, very natural nude. And even if I don't want to go in with a bunch of lip product on top, if I wanted to do a clear gloss or something, I can line my lips and add a little bit of definition with this without it looking like a line. So I've really been enjoying those 3 lip liners. And then, like I said, let's just talk about the lip glosses really, really quickly. The one that I haven't mentioned yet that I've really been enjoying is the Icing Lip Gloss from Midas Cosmetics. This is the shade Classic, and it's just a clear lip gloss. I really like this one because it's super comfortable, extremely glossy. It's just one of the best clear what am I saying? One of the best clear lip glosses that I've tried. So I'll just show you. I mean, I don't really know how much you're going to be able to see, but it just catches the light so beautifully. So I have really been enjoying that one. I'm not someone who reaches for clear lip gloss all the time, but when I do, this is the one that I want to reach for. And then the other 4 nude lip gloss shades that I have been loving. The first one is the Muse lip gloss from Lisa Eldridge. I just feel like it is such a beautiful shade, and this is one of those lip glosses that feels like a lip gloss oil hybrid. So it's really hydrating and comfortable on the lips. It's right down there. I know I have a lot of swatches on my hand and I didn't even point it out. I've also been really liking this We Makeup lip gloss in the shade 02. It's just a really beautiful neutral shade. So there's what that one looks like. Has a decent amount of pigmentation, super comfortable and pretty on the lips. I want to go ahead and mention the Muse Beauty lip gloss, which Muse is a brand that I tried for the first time this year as well, and this is called Cezanne. It's just my perfect peach lip gloss. I feel like this formula is super, super flattering on the lips. It's definitely thicker, not sticky, but thick, and it just looks very full on the lips. And then last, but certainly not least, I have really been loving this Tower 28 lip gloss in the shade Oat. This is probably the newest one that I have to mention to my collection. It's such a nice nude shade. It's very comfortable on the lips. It doesn't do the funky, weird thing that a lot of nude lip glosses do, like I mentioned in my worst indie products I tried in 2020 video, because I have that issue a lot, but this one is such a good formula. I'm actually wearing this today over the Alamar lip liner. I'll just go ahead and swatch that for you as well. I actually really want to pick up the other 3 shades in this line from Tower 28. You can see it's more on the sheer side, but it's just such a beautiful, glossy, comfortable, great formula, honestly. So those are all of my favorite lip products that I tried in 2020. I feel like I have so many staples here. I use these constantly. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow for another day of Indie Miss. Bye.